So this video is sponsored by my Notes app because I have completely run out of ideas, and apparently when I have ideas, I write it down on my notes, and apparently I make a lot of notes because I just had no ideas and I really needed to make a video, and I just went on there and found like a lot of ideas that I had way back. I don't even know when they're from, but they're there, so thanks to Notes, I actually have a video idea today. You're welcome. So today I'm actually going to be talking about something that I apparently planned on talking about a while ago, and I probably mentioned it before, but now's the time to talk about it, I guess. I wanted to talk about things that therians support that actually support zoophilia, and of course, y'all never hear me stop yapping about all the animal rights activists and stuff. I get it, yeah, you're tired of hearing that, but it is important that I talk about this, mainly because, well, I'm out of video ideas and I gotta talk about something. But I just feel that this is very important for therians to know, and I'm not saying that I want you to stop supporting these things, but just spread a little more awareness. So let's just get straight into it. So I guess let's get started with one of the bigger things that I really kind of focus on, which is zoos. And no, I'm not talking about zoophiles. No, I'm talking about zoos, the place. And I've actually made a whole video on this, so I'm going to keep this topic short and sweet. This section of the video, pretty short. Of course, zoos promote zoophilia because they not only, take the animals and, depending on the zoo, it really depends, but, obviously breeding them, I mean, you gotta get more one way or another, so, that's pretty simple. Anyone with a brain should be able to, think about that, and I don't think that therians supporting zoos is good at all. It's literally just supporting, entrapment of your own stereotypes, so that's really gotta suck to see. By the way, I apologize if my voice just cuts out. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. It's being kind of retarded. Anyways, let's get into food. I don't want to think about food right now because I've gained weight. But when I mean food, I mean primarily the meat and dairy industry. I know I've talked about this quite a bit on here, mainly on live streams, just bringing it up. I haven't really made an official video about this, so here we are. Meat and dairy is really bad for you, and eggs too. I'll bring up the egg industry as well. Any animal product is actually very bad for you. I'm not vegan, I just want to make that clear, but I don't really care for meat much. It's just so gross, and of course eating meat and dairy, dairy more so, supports zoophilia because, well, a lot of dumb people think that cows just produce milk. No, they have to be impregnated, and it's definitely not by choice, so there you go. Now, I actually want to move on to something that I have personally supported, and that is the tail industry. And let me take my paws off momentarily. Oh no. I just pulled my paws inside out. That's great. Anyways, tails. This one, I'm not sure if it was from a farm. I don't think it was. I got it from a sketchy woman in the street. So, I'm kidding. But she had her own, setup with a bunch of tails for sale. So I'm pretty sure that was just hunting. This is a farm tail from a cruel fur farm. I'm not sure really example it's supposed to but I got this secondhand. I knew that it was a farm tail, and I got it secondhand from someone online who was regretting their decisions of getting it. So I'm really glad that I could give this a new home. And I really do love both of these tails. I don't want to say they're my children, but they mean a lot to me. And, make sure to love your tails, man. Show them some love. Pet them. I like to, sniff them. No, I'm not Joe Biden today. I just like to sniff them and take in, their scent and all that. It's just very comforting. But anyways, supporting, and I know I'm a hypocrite for saying this, but I'm not getting any more tails. There's so many therians with like lines upon lines of tails on their walls, not calling anyone out, but there's people with a lot of tails, and it's just very sad how many lives had to be taken for that. So I only have 2 tails, and since then I'm like, I don't want more lives I don't want to pay for more murders, so I just have these babies. And basically, of course, supporting a fur farm is supporting zoophilia. Again, it really just depends on the farm, but, I would assume they breed them, and of course, murder is kind of rude, so there you go. And this one is just so much more sad to me, I feel like, because it just hits so close to home, like lives had to be taken. But I'm going to stop being sad now, and let's move on. Moving on to our last topic, and this one doesn't really apply to therians very much specifically, but I just wanted to add this one in. So, you get your cute puppies or kittens, from breeders. I haven't really seen this very often, but, clearly some popular creators, going to get a new pet at some point. And, again, this doesn't really apply to therians, so I don't really know why I'm including this, but it's important to know that, of course, puppy mills, or just breeders in general, absolutely support zoophilia. I wouldn't think anything else. I guess if you, let them breed naturally, then okay, but I feel like if you're going to support a puppy mill, that dog did not want that. So that's all I'm going to say on that. That's all for today, guys. Let's stop being sad now. Have a great day, guys. I love y'all. You're awesome. Bye.